14 holiday edition. Happy holidays to you guys in the chat. It's a day to go. Happy holidays to you guys this morning. Today is a free-for-all, so if you guys are doing again, want to catch MLB 20 every 1 to 2 days a week for the holiday season so far today. Be sure to hit that red support button and like button, tweet it out, share a comment, spread the holidays here today. As I don't have to be back till Sunday, thanks to work, and thanks for anything that comes in forward. So if you guys in the chat has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, spread the holidays here inside of Twitter so far today, and guys can do the same thing on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello. You guys can wish each other a happy holidays to you guys so far today, and we also have a little more discussions at this point with Isaiah News, and also what I got from when I go for my gifts earlier today. We'll get to that later. You guys can send me a friend request on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, and we'll be watching our videos in full. During the holiday spirit, guys, remember, guys, we watch our videos in full. We'd like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment, and a good way to spend a holiday too, guys. Add it to a playlist. Stay connected. Make it so YouTube doesn't take your followers so far today, and tell them happy holidays. Make it so Merry Christmas to the ones that are brings to the power of heavens and brings to the power of God for Christianity as good as we can to make everything possible every year. If you guys have any other questions, you guys can vote 11 to 30, Grace Summon at 13. Merry Christmas to you guys for the Christmas edition that we're kicking off this morning. You guys will have the holiday edition of Cyberpunk by tonight, so we can actually see how we can handle between the other stuff from there. As there will be Game 2 in Detroit, guys. In Game 2 of 3 in Detroit, it will be the 5 and 8 Tigers taking on the 9 and 5 Los Angeles Angels to kick off this morning. On the mound for the 5 and 8 Tigers in Game 2 in Detroit will be Matthew Boyd. He has a 1-0 win-loss record with 9 strikeouts for 2.57 ERA. And on the mound for the 9 and 5 Angels will be Jamie Barria or something like that. Has a 1-0 win-loss record with 9 strikeouts. Also has a 3.75 ERA. To get down to the ballpark so far today, and I was going to simulate, but no. I don't think that was going to really work. But you guys are going to Isaiah News due to the holidays today, as everything else is closed down until tomorrow, and I just think it's a good physical thing, and to spend the holidays here, thanks to the power of God and heavens, and doing some good stuff that everybody does when it comes to spending time with family, friends, anybody you love. All you have to do, guys, is spread the holidays here. And don't let anybody's ass make something irresponsible. Make them feel love, caring, and joy, and bring joy to the world for something that's good between the heavens on that. So on the mound, guys, for the 5 and 8 Tigers of the season, with Matthew Boyd, southpaw. This is actually a room left and right between southpaws and right-handers. He has a 1-0 record for 2.57 ERA. And there's the starting lineup. Victor Reyes at center field, at center. Batting second is DA's left-handed batter. That's the left-hander, Harold Castro. Batting third is the baseman, Demir Candelario. Jonathan Scope is at second. Lloyd Castro at short. At first base, batting sixth is CJ Cron. Jacoby Jones is at left field, at left. Jorge Bonifacio is at right fielder, batting eighth. And doing the catching today, guys, batting ninth is Jake Rogers. Of the holiday edition today, guys. As it always is, 1 to 2 days a year. For the holidays and Christmas Eve, and, But how is everyone doing this morning? Merry Christmas to you guys from the group. Inspired, as I'm always part of between the holiday groups, which is, like I said, Ronnie, Egg, and Tuba. Best shout out to you guys. Happy holidays to you guys, and most of you guys in the chat. As you guys may know, I did get some good things. As you guys may know, there's one game I'm pretty sure you have played, and there's a game called Spider-Man Miles Morales. I did get that. if there's anybody in the chat we can have discussions behind that, let me know. Get more in a second in just a few. So on the mound, guys, for the 5-8 Tigers, be Matthew Boyd. Boyd's making his third start of the season, a 1-0 record for 2.57 ERA, 16 hits, 3 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Between the structure. And leading off first for the Angels, in the first position is Anselton Simmons, 237 average. First pitch of the holiday season by Boyd. That'll be 1 to the left. Fifth in the American League Central, the 5-8 Tigers are 5-8 of the season by the 5-8 Tigers. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to send a message to one of these guys here from Twitter. No balls, no strikes for the holiday season. And that'll be to kick something off. Ground ball to right center field. Picks it up, and that's a single. That's a single for the Angels. So yeah, if there's any, if we want to have good side of discussions, guys, about how I'm going to premiere Spider-Man Miles Morales, well, Miles Morales is actually the DLC sequel, also to Spider-Man for PS4, and also the remake for PS5. At this point, get to more in a second. That'll bring up David Fletcher, batting .393.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the target. At the bottom, 0-1.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross.
The record between Fletcher versus Boyd, 2 for 6 for an average of 333 for home run. Run out first, nobody out.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card.
And that's foul ball to right, 0-2. And yes, guys, it's actually a little more early than I normally do between the holiday season, or trying to go live before then. But you can't get there as much as possible. 1 ball, 2 strikes. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Angels. First strikeout by Matthew Boyd. So yeah, guys, I do know that my sister Terry earlier this week, so far today, told me she told me to have me do a new episode of Cyberpunk during today's holiday season tonight instead of waiting until this morning, so that should be okay. Here comes Mike Trout, the done batting position. 21 as Thursday, batting .234, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies. No ball, 1 strike. The bottom, 1-1. Has 9 seasons for an average of 304. Playing the other side of the structure. And I also, guys, did get a PSN card right behind me today too. This is actually going to be tough. See how I'm going to really situate the 2021 schedule. Swing and a miss. On the PS5, that's top seed. Second out for the Angels, second strikeout by Matthew Boyd. Of the holiday season to kick things off today, guys. Happy holidays to you guys. And always loving and caring and having a lot of support behind that. To the left, 0-1. Up steps, guys, will be Anthony Rendon in the 4th position. 354, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies, 8-game hitting streak. Run at first, 2 outs.
0-1, here's the pitch.
And that'll be ground ball to third. Picks it up defensively. Throws the first in time, and the inning is over. Due to the holiday season today, guys, completely. Angels leave 1. Go to bottom of the first inning. Game 2 in Detroit. Holiday edition. Angels nothing, and the Tigers coming up to bat. So on the mound for the 9-5 Angels, guys, in the chat will be Jamie Barria. Barria making his 3rd start. Has a 1-0 win-loss record. 0.75 ERA, 15 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts completely. So I don't know where Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to go either. I'm still doing 5 instead of 6 to kick off 2021 soon. Leading off first for the Tigers will be Victor Reyes. 213, home run, 2 ribbies. Now, plus, guys, work yesterday was good. Basically, last year I was off doing Christmas Eve, and basically I just had to bust ass every time and keep doing what I was supposed to do between. It's just that it was just me and the other stockmen that had only back-to-back 8-5s to get some strategy. And through the holiday season, guys, ground ball center field. Picks it up, and that'll be a single. And it's a single for the Tigers.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle.
Yeah, guys, you guys can spend the holidays here in the chat anytime you guys like, and you guys let me know in the chat what you guys want me to do about Morales. If you guys want me to fit in a spot or something. That'll bring up Harold Castro, number 30, on his jersey. Last 5 games for an average of 200, 4 for 20. Runner first, nobody out. Gets a sign down, Barrio from the stretch. But we can also maybe discuss that tonight too, maybe. Last game was 1 for 4 with a single, runner first, nobody out. And due to the holiday season, runner looking to steal second. A little complex. And that'll be ground ball to right. Picks it up, defensively it throws the first. 1 out for the Tigers as the runner goes to second. But it all depends, guys. I mean, since I finally, officially, after a while, since I haven't had Spider-Man, ever since I have been mournful and not stressful behind that, you guys can let me know in the chat, in the group, that when you guys want me to, what you guys think I support Spider-Man Miles Morales at. I mean, I do know a couple people like Bad Boy. I do know an old friend of mine by the name of Bad Boy. Bad Boy Gamer actually completed it only like a couple hours, but I really don't know. Maybe it all depends. To the right, 1-1. I also want to wish a happy holidays to Raz Gamer. Love you, buddy. Keep up good work. Runner second, nobody, 1 out, 1-1. Up top, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I got a PSN card. I had a couple of other things in my stocking. I also have a pot figure of Brutus, actually Brutus, of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Go Bucks, by the way, guys. And I'm always a Pittsburgh Steelers fan for over 11 years at this point. Live or die trying. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's the second out for the Tigers. But strikeout by Damien Barrio. Or Barrio, something like that. Which I do know my pun doesn't get up this early. Which I know he does not. But the only thing on who it's ended today, guys, I mean, I decided not to make any calls last night. I did point out, I'll tell you guys in a second. That'll bring up Donaldson Scope, 4th batting position, 255, 4 home runs, 8 ribbies. Runner second, 2 outs. So basically, guys, my love and I were actually having some, well, I did get a hold of her last night on the call last night, and, before the end of the night, and, had to make it straight out, a little more straightforward. So basically, I called her up. Last 4 games had 4 ribbies. I called her up yesterday, guys, in the chat, outside the chat, and basically, guess who actually finally talked to me at this point, guys? It was actually her father at this point. And basically, I don't know if I was a little bit nervous or out of respect between her family, and I think it was very interesting. 2 balls, 1 strike. There you go, guys. There'll be fly ball to mid-left, and makes a pretty good catch. And the side is retired for the holiday edition, guys. Tigers leave 1. Second inning, game 2 in Detroit. Tigers nothing, Angels nothing. Due up for the Angels next, guys, will be Jared Walsh, batting position, batting 380. So yeah, I spoke to her dad for the first time, and I have to tell you, he did wish me a happy holidays, and, you know, as I was actually the first time I spoke with him, and it was so overwhelming, guys. Yeah, all I know is my love's father actually has good protection, a lot of love and respect towards the entire family. We're kind of like the Clapp family or something like that. And that's a single for the Angels. And I think it's very interesting to look upon it too. And, you know, have somebody in your life to have a good family, and she always has a good, responsible, protective family as always. Here comes Max Stacy, batting 238, 5 ribbies. Runner first, nobody out. But yeah, guys, I think it was interesting at this point. But But, you know, and I decided, I mean, I do know when it comes to having somebody be at a parent's house or for the holidays or something like that, everybody starts to get tired real quick. I mean, actually, my ass gets tired when it comes to work or trying to be up early most of the time so far today. So, it's all good. Foul ball to home base, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that will be, guys, through the holiday season. Fly ball to deep left center field. Racing back and gets a holiday souvenir. It's gone. 2 on shot by Stacy. 2 on shot by Stacy to kick off the holiday spirit today, guys. 442 feet, 108.3 miles per hour. Exit velocity. By Max Stacy. Strikes first is 2-0 Angels. Game 2 in Detroit. And as far as my PSN card goes, this is actually going to be tough, guys. I mean, I still got roughly a little more good money on PSN right now, so I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, PS Plus, no. It's going to tell by the end of next year, so I'm fine with. I'm pretty much fine. The upper left, 0-1. That brings up Justin Upton, number 7 on the batting list. 283, 3 home runs, 10 ribbies, 2-0 Angels. Top of the second, nobody out. Game 2 in Detroit. But it all depends for each other, guys. I really don't know what it's going to come down to. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you guys also want to have a chit chat about Spider-Man Miles Morales, I don't know. It all depends. 2 balls, 1 strike. Boyd from the stretch. The holiday season. And that'll be ground ball to left center. Almost had a catch, though. But that'll be a single. That's a single for the Angels. And then I did point out towards my pudding last night, and I did point out how you feel. Happy holidays, Zets. Have fun and contact on Saturday. So I'm actually letting her spend time with her family this week, even though we did not have any time together for the last fucking little over 2 weeks now. You got Sony Otini, 174, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies. For the first, nobody out. So guys, to tell you the truth, I don't know. And I'm like, I will let you have family time this week. I'll be busy with the chat and my family. Happy holidays and stay safe at this point. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's always the best time of year to spend the holidays with somebody you love, like say it's somebody that's in the family with you guys, and having a lot of love, spirit, thanks to the power of God up there. You know, I do know my grandparents are always watching over me at this point. Wishing me a happy holidays, and so are you guys too. At this point. That's a strikeout, first out for the Angels, third strikeout by Matthew Boyd. So I don't know what this PSN card is going to go to. I mean, I am not 100% sure. But I do know, guys, my phone bill is good till March, so my ass doesn't have to react on that. So we're good. To left, 1-0. And the last possession, guys, is Zombie Jones. Batting 200, 2 ribbies. But like I said earlier, I'll say it again, guys. I don't know where Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to go. Ground ball to second. Gets it to second. We're going to get there. Gets to first base. Double play. And the side is retired. And that's Max Stacy with a solo 2-run shot to deep left center field. It's gone. Goodbye for the holiday season to continue. For the bottom of the second inning, guys, game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers nothing. Do well for the Tigers. In the fifth batting position will be Willie Castro. 196 average. We'll get to IZ News in just a moment. We'll double check time in a second. Alright guys, we're gonna get some IZ News. I don't think we have much IZ News so far today. When it comes to this morning. And hold on, guys. That'll be fly ball to center field, racing back a little bit more, and it'll bounce off the wall. It'll bounce off the wall, and that'll be a double. That's a double for the Tigers. The double, guys. The double by Willie Castro for the 5-8 Tigers today. So the best way to spread the holidays here, guys, is with everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas as always, every year. The year 2020 today. And also, as always, guys, as I normally do, you guys can follow me on Twitter. Spread the holiday season. Stay safe as always. Keep everything under control. If you guys got the gifts, you pretty much find we got. I know my family did in the back. So you guys can share me out, tweet me out, spread the holiday cheer, stay connected. You can see YouTube doesn't take any followers. The J is capitalized, and also the D is capitalized too, guys. It's JD Zach Dawson. If you guys also want to check out the numbers are always the same, 824-656-00 for the happy holiday season. And always staying jolly and not having the la examples. Run of second, nobody out. To the right, 0-2. And if you guys also want to say hi to me on Discord, you guys can also wish me a happy holidays as well on Discord. To the right, 1 and 2. Send me a friend request, tell me you guys said hello, and you guys let me know if there's any questions on that. About Spider-Man Miles Morales. What is PSN cut? And at the bottom, strikeout. Let's start for the Tigers. And you guys already understand that I will not premiere Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War until next week. So, to kick off 2021, after we ring out the new year, here comes Jacoby Jones, 7th batting position, 200 average, run out second, 1 out. And the way we always do things, guys, as a great commentator, as my content continues to bring powerfulness, greatness, because I've had this #1 seed for almost 4 weeks, we've watched our videos in full. We've liked them. And that'd be foul ball to home base, 0-2. Share them, guys, tweet them out. Wish everybody a happy holidays in the chat, too. Anybody you meet at this point. It's like, I don't know who's going to be sitting next, and where I'm going to go behind that. That's the second out for the Tigers. Third strikeout by Jamie Barria. And also stay connected, guys. Leave a good comment on the videos. Anybody posts with Runny Eggs group and Tuba's group. Tuba won't be live till tomorrow. I don't know when. I don't know if Runny Eggs going live today or not. It all depends. That'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Batting 268, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. That's ball 1. You guys can also spread the holiday cheer by voting for the Idol up to next year. Lions at 30, Gray Summit at 13. 1 ball, no strike. From the stretch. Up top, 1 and 1. Alright, guys. Today's is happy holidays due to Icy News and most of us in the chat. At the bottom, 1 and 2. So, okay, guys, let's see what we got going on today. Okay, first one, 9 hours ago, you guys can check out the Final Fantasy VII Remake for the manuscript transactions, and that's another strikeout. Third out, recorded, and the inning is over. We played 2 innings today, guys. Game 2 in Detroit, for the holidays spirit. We're at the top of the third, Angels 2, Tigers nothing. So guys can check that out. 2 off for the Angels will be Anselton Simmons. First possession is 1 for 1. Boyd from the stretch. Here's the pitch. To left, 0-1. The ball 1 strike. Record between Simmons versus Boyd, 5 for 7. That's 7-14 for 1 RBI. That'll be foul ball to right, 0-2. Okay, guys, you guys can also find the best tablet laptop hybrids with these 2-in-1 detachable laptops. Well, I'm still thinking about having the obvious opportunity. Ground ball to the mound. Throws the first, 1 out for the Angels. But it all depends. That will be until once we get the text time frequently and see how it goes behind that. Guys can also look in a complete guide to Pokemon Sword and Shield. I still don't know when I'm going back to the splits. I don't think it would be ever or anytime soon, but it all depends. Here comes David Fletcher. 3-5 in the series. He's 0 for 1 with strikeout his first time. Boyd from the stretch. At the bottom, ball 1, 1-0. No balls, no strike. Last game was 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And that'll be foul ball to right, 1-1. You guys can eliminate your life with these top smart bold picks. I may know some of that, but not as much as I can quarantine with. You guys will look at how to complete singles tasks. Well, this is actually the Holiday Spirit for Animal Crossing. 2 balls, 1 strike. And I also want to wish happy holidays to the Fried Supremacy, as I do love you, Brother Gasly. Keep up good work. Best of luck to you. And also the Drunko, Phil Gilmore. Drunko and Sinatra. And at the bottom, that's 3 and 2. Best of work, guys, at the Fried Supremacy and the AAA meeting and the top Fried Power Hour. To you guys. And that would be ground ball center field. Gets there defensively, and that would be a single. That's a single for the Angels. I also want to maybe consider another shout-out. Now, it's now an 11-game hitting streak. I also want to deliver a couple other holiday shout-outs to Utah Mike, a Sports Time Machine, our Red Sox fan, Baseball Demos, ID Jester, and anybody I can name. It's happy holidays to you guys. Then I bring up Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 for strikeout his first time. Run out first, 1 out. Gets signed down.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Boyd from the stretch. Foul ball to right, 0-1. We also have a review coming out of Netflix. If you guys also understand that what do you call it? Due to next week, you guys already know that that'd be, hold on, foul ball to left and stands 1 and 2. As you guys may know, Cobra Kai will be coming to Netflix by next week, not instead of January 8th. Tags second, tags the first, double play, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, go to bottom of the third, game 2 in Detroit, holiday season, guys. Angels 2, Tigers nothing. And due for the Tigers doing the catching, number 34, Jake Rogers. Last 9 games was 7 for 31, Benavs at 226. He's batting 268, 4 home runs, 5 RBIs. But it's all good. I mean, holiday season's always one of the best holidays of all time as well. Getting a 3-round pick in 2016 draft. So, I mean, for me, honestly, and also between the other half, between Only Dopest, I do know that Cobra Kai Season 3 is coming in next week. And that will be on January 1st to kick off 2021. That's the first out for the Tigers. I mean, I'm excited for that series, for that Season 3 series at this point. See how it's going to play out. So yeah, the review of Netflix's original We Can Be Heroes. Not a big fan. You guys can also look at the Sandwich Special, the IGN UK podcast number 572. Back to the lineup, here comes Victor Reyes. 1 for 1 for single his first time. And so for right now, you guys can see yourselves news. To the left, 1-0. I don't think Bale's going to be coming in this early either. Probably not. And guys, here we go. Be fly ball to deep left. Deep left center field, racing back, and it's gone. Second solo shot by Victor Reyes. Second of his career, 362 feet. Of the Holiday Spirit, guys. Is anything you can do? One batter can do better on a different team. As it's now 2-1 Angels. Game 2 in Detroit. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Oh my goodness. Look at that again, guys. You guys can see the second home run of his career, Victor Reyes. Fire ball to deep left center field. Boom goes the ball. It's gone. Close my phone again. Here we go. At the bottom, 0-1. Here comes Harold Castro, the DH, second batting position. Grounded out his first time, he's 0 for 1. 2-1 Angels, game 2 in Detroit. Bottom of the third, 1 out. And when it comes to the holidays, guys, none of this would have been possible without you guys with me. That's the important thing. It's for the holidays here. A ground ball to left center field. And that'll be a single. That's a single for the Tigers.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just
so yeah, as you guys may know, I don't know when Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to hit, but I do know Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will be premiering next week. So I don't know where that's going to go right now. I mean, not right now, but you guys are getting Cyberpunk tonight, as we can see. That'll bring up Zamir Candelario, 0 for 1 for strikeout his first time. Run at first, 1 out. Gets the sign down. Barrier from the stretch, 0 and 1. And that'll be foul ball to left, 0 and 2. But most of us can have the honesty and talk about which one's going to be premiering first. I do know, guys, the other games that are staying right where they're at. That's second out for the Tigers. And strike out by Jeremy Barria. I do know, guys, in the chat, I do know the games are staying in the slots. They kick off 2021 forevermore on this format. And that'll be Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week, as always. Cyberpunk every Thursday and Fridays. The Tsushima, I don't know. I think that might be time for that to go soon. Maybe by next week. Or maybe Spider-Man can take it over. I don't know. It all depends. Baseball is 1 to 2 days a week. I don't see baseball going anywhere right now. Watch Dogs Legions every 3 to 4 days a week. Well, Watch Dogs Legion, I don't know. It all depends. Barrier from the target. But as long as we help each other out, what game goes where, I don't think it's going to be baseball. Don't think it's going to be Valhalla. Or, you know. And also Cyberpunk. Those two games, most of these games out of the good standard 5 guys, they're not going anywhere right now. At this point. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that'd be foul ball to right, 2 and 2. But as long as most of us can talk about it through Discord, in the chat, or on, we can try to work something out. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. And that's the side is retired. Through the holiday season, guys, always staying safe as always. For the top of the 4th inning, guys, Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. Due up for the Angels in the 4th position. Jersey number 6, Anthony Rendon. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out his first time. I mean, I just think it's also a little more a surprise, guys, that I do have Miles Morales as a DLC. You know, and I never bought any DLCs for Borderlands 3. Yeah, not for Borderlands 3 or GTA Online, because everybody can get back into that. The ground ball to left center. Picks it up, and that'll be a single. That's a single for the Angels. So I don't know, to be honest. As long as we can try to think of something for Spider-Man Miles Morales, most of us can help each other out with that. At the bottom, 1-0. I don't know if Kev Gaming is around here. Then I'll bring up Jared Walsh, 1 for 1 for a run and a single. Run at first, nobody out. Let me try to message his ass real quick. And that would be ground ball to same place to left center again. And that would be a single. It's another single for the Angels. Oh my goodness. Set out to Kev Gaming in the chat, guys. Happy holidays to all my fellow local Army community family. Much love. Thank you, buddy. Happy holidays to you, too. On the stretch at the bottom angle, 0-1. That'll bring up Max Stacy. He's 1 for 1 for 2-1 homer in the 2nd inning. First and second, nobody out. In the standard, left 1-1. Yeah, Kev is actually a good guy too. Good person to talk to. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2, 2-1. Well, I do know Kev is not going to be he's not going to go back live till next week on January 6th, so I don't expect that to be a problem. I guess we don't want to wait that long, especially any other times I can go live on a different thing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Same spot, 2-2. Well, like I said, guys, it's always nice to have a holiday tier be off work for a couple days till Sunday. Get to the second. Gets it the first double play, second out for the Angels, running second goes to third.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there.
It's very intense, excitement, views and beliefs, you know, brings a lot of us thinking, you know, Caps. And also we should be okay too. Okay guys, 7th batting position, Dustin Upton comes in. He's sitting on the second, he's 1 for 1. Runner at third, 2 outs. Boyd from the stretch, at the bottom, 0-1. Runner Rojo at third. Has an average of 455 with RISP. I don't know what RSP, guys. I really don't know what that stands for. I really don't at all. But it could be absolutely positively anything in the chat. Foul ball to home base, 1 and 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, guys. To the left, that's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Game 2 in Detroit. Go to bottom of the 4th inning. Angels 2, Tigers 1. And due up for the Tigers will be Willie Castro. He's 1 for 1 for double in the 2nd inning. I don't think Kevin's coming in today. So far today, with most of the stuff that's been closed and the other stuff too, it's a good thing. That's some relaxation from work and make sure I get my energy back and up and running. Because I think we might be okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barrier from the reins. The bottom, 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Yeah, not really. The bottom, 2 and 2. But yeah, happy holidays to Running Egg. Love you, brother. Keep up the good work. And also the tuber. And also Volko. Up next, guys, is CJ Cron. 136, 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. He's on deck. Between the different varieties and good hospitality and good experience. 3 and 2. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. First out for the Tigers. Between any other forms and correction. That'll bring up CJ Cron. He's 0 for 1 for strikeout in the 2nd inning. 1 for 4 in the series. Yeah, I don't know where Spider-Man's route's going to fit. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Be fireball to deep center field. We're gonna get under it, racing back, and that'll bounce off the wall. And that'll be a double. And that's a double for the Tigers. Second double by CJ Cron for the 5 and 8 Tigers today. I'm also gonna have a little something to have while I'm you guys in the chat. So far we only have 2 likes, but I think most of you are still asleep or something like that. But on second 1 out, here comes Jacoby Jones. The bottom angle to the left on 1. He's 0 for 1 for strikeout in the 2nd inning. You see, guys, when it comes to having holidays here, you cannot. People love what they see when they have some good reactions. Because I normally had some good reactions back when I had Final Fantasy IV on the Game Boy Advance one time. And that was actually, guys, back in 2008, 2012. I was a little more excited. I was crying a bit more. And it's all good. I mean, it was some good excitement that my family and had, and was way before I started the chat with you guys, so. And now you know most of the consideration behind that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barrier from the stretch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Up top, 2 and 2. I also want to deliver a holiday shout-out to Zords at 551. And also Dave, King of the Palace of Candlepin Bowling. And of okay, 1-Up Let's Play games. Zords does that. He's actually a good man, good person. That's the 2nd out for the Tigers. Yeah, there we go. As far as the headset goes, I don't know if I don't think I support any plans right now. That'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1. Runner at second, 2 outs, but it all depends. I'll let you guys know. The bottom, 1-0. Yeah, I don't think Kevin's coming in the chat this morning. Well, it all depends. I do know my sister Terry on Twitter is also spreading holidays here today too. This is actually a very interesting thing. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that'll be fly ball to right center and makes a pretty good catch defensively. And the side is retired. With the holiday season to enjoy as we speak. We're playing 4 innings today, guys. Go to top of the 5th. Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. At least one of them in the back is not coming with a zombie technician or something. Do for the Angels will be Sonny or Tanny. He's 0 for 1. Boyd from the stretch. To the close to the middle, 0-1. I also want to deliver a special holiday shout out to the one that has not been in the chat for quite some time. I love you, girl. Keep up good work. I miss you in the chat, and that would be Alice, aka Teacup. But most of us know each other between that. She has not been in the chat, but I do know she's actually been having time with one of good old friends, and I miss the Teacup, aka Alice. Hopefully you come back in the future. That's the first out for the Angels, first strikeout by Matthew Boyd. But when it comes to having to swing it back, guys, between good and style, remember guys, you can't get there too quick. As long as it's more of something that's not much cheap or, keeping control. Foul ball to right, 0-1. Up next is Tommy Jones. 9th batting position. Ground out in second, he's 0 for 1. 4 for 21 of the season, an average of 190. 1 ball, 1 strike. You guys will get more news later on tonight, once we do Cyberpunk. Fly ball to center. Picks it up. That'll be a single. Hey, what's up, Cool Willie? Merry Christmas to you, brother. How you doing? Always you're in the chat. How you doing? Looks like happy holidays, Willie. How you doing? Run on first, 1 out. From the stretch. Oh, thank you. Big ground ball to right center. So, and that would be runner at second goes to third. And that's a single for the Angels. I was gonna wish you happy holidays, Kawili, but did you get anything interesting today for the holidays, or not really? I mean, I've got some good things too. First and third, 1 out. Hits by Boyd. Big ground ball to center. Gets it to second. Costly gets it to first, and that's a double play. Inning is over. With the bottom of the 5th inning, game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1 for any holiday that's special. I got so cool. Got so cool. Cool rocks. Oh, you love science? Oh, that's nice. How long have you had science for?
One thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base.
I mean, I do know, science wasn't that bad of a subject. Social studies wasn't that bad when I was back in high school, from what I can make or recall, but I don't, Oh, you actually made a video? I could probably look at that after the chat. Do you want for the Tigers to be the catcher, Jake Rogers? He's 0 for 1. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and look it up right now under your name. That'd be ground ball to left, 0 and 1. I made a friend-size video yesterday. It's a Santa Claus rebuild. Oh, nice. Santa Claus rebuild? That's nice. Hit that like button, Willie, if you don't mind. White Sox 1, Twins 1 in Chicago. If you can hit that like button, buddy, shout this out, tweet it out, let me know. Up top, that's a strikeout. First out for the Tigers. That's strikeout by Jerry Barrier. So, did you get any good gifts today, Willie? Or not exactly? Oh man. Yep, to the left, 1-0.
2 hits in 2.
That's the video.
Here comes Victor Reyes. It's 2 for 2 for a solo shot and a single.
I also got globe.
Is a fastball that misses.
We got a globe. Oh, nice. Kind of like the map the entire of the country of the United States. Ground ball, a fly ball to center makes the catch. 2 outs for the Tigers.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH.
Well, the only way you're going to have to send that video, Willie, is if I have it be a moderator. Guys, my moderator count is still 105. I'm not going to increase that much anymore, though. Especially the top ones that want to try to get inside of it. Hell, Castle's 1 for 2. But don't worry, Willie, I'll check it out in a second. Okay, 2 balls, no strike. Bottom, 2-1. Oh, you will put it in the comments? Oh. Hold on a second, hold on. Let me look at it. I just found your channel in the chat. Let me double check.
Hey, he's had great command all day.
Oh, he actually did a 2-year simulation of Santa Claus, correct? That's nice. You also did an MLB 20 and also a pack for the diamond. That's good, 3-1. That'd be a ground ball to center. Picks it up, defensively throws the first, and the side is retired. We'll play 5 innings today, guys, the holiday season. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. I told you guys today of the holiday season, you guys will get a free-for-all at this point, and it's always once a year. Target by Boyd. Then we'll get back on track by the night, doing Christmas today, and then by the time I do Cyberpunk. All in 1. Up top, 1-1. Well, like I said, I don't know where Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to go. I have no clue. As long as more people can try to experience it. 1 ball, 1 strike. There'll be foul ball to left, 1 and 2. I also do have a new heavy armor coat that's in front of me too, and I think it'll be suitable to my status for work. See how it's going to work out. That'd be a single. That's a single for the Angels.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one.
But other than that, now Waste Your Content, Waste Your Content's been doing okay. Coolly. Have you thought about doning Running Egg or Tuber? Or not really?
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
The bottom 0-1. That'll bring up Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 for single in the 4th inning. Run at first, nobody out. Oh, nice. But at least you're trying to do good. Try to make your content the way it is. That's the way it should be and always has to complete.
I am like the kid who doesn't go into the game.
If I want to write, I am like the kid who doesn't go into the game. Oh, that's good. Hey, what's up, Brian? Happy holidays to you too, buddy. How you doing?
Didn't threaten the zone there.
I'm more like a DM. Oh, you're more like a general manager? Oh, that's nice. Ladies and gentlemen, wish a happy holidays to Brian in the chat, please. He was one of my 105 moderators. Big call from second base. That's the first out for the Angels. But happy holidays, Brian. What's going on with you today? That'll bring up Jared Walsh in the 5th batting position. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. But Brian, I have a question for you. As you may know, or should I say Brian, or should I say Brian and Cool Willie? As you know how I told you guys that this one game that I decided not to go after for my #1 seed, the PS5, correct? And basically, there was actually one of these good surprising gifts out here today. Oh, really? Okay, not a big deal. But yeah, I got a new heavy armor jacket and got a good prop figure of Brutus of the Buckeyes. Goes to the second, gives it the first, double play, and the inning is over. With a bottom of the sixth inning, game 2 in Detroit, guys. Angels 2, Tigers 1. But Brian, guess what game I got earlier today when I woke up this morning? Guess what game it is? And you can tell me if you think I should boo one of these games out of here, or wait, or pretty much wait. Because, like I said, we're not in 2021 right now. I really don't know as of yet. I haven't really started thinking how I want to handle this crap. I mean, I don't know. But I do know that I will premiere Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War by next week to kick off 2021. Goes the first, 1 out for the Tigers. But I don't know, what do you think, Willie? I mean, the only games right now, permanently, for right now, going in and saying Rival's at between what it could be, is Assassin's Creed Valhalla is still Tuesday, Wednesdays. Cyberpunk's not going anywhere. That's actually, and it's still every Thursday, Fridays. The Susie one might be having its door shut, maybe. 1 or 2 days a week is baseball, and Watch Dogs Legion's still hanging around. Now the thing about Spider-Man, I mean, this is a little tough for me right now, guys. I think I could boot out one of the games if I can. I mean, I don't think Watch Dogs Legion wouldn't have that much of expectation, but that's a strikeout to the upper right. And that's the second out for the Tigers. 10th strikeout by Jamie Barrier.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series.
Okay, first time I say this. Willie in the chat says, I think that Fernando Tatis Jr. will be covered for MLB 21 to sell. That game I'm planning on thinking about maybe getting. I'm thinking about maybe getting that for sure. Here comes Willie Castro. 1 for 2 for double in the second. But I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I just think these are the only Kirk games that'll be kept for the time being. The right 1 and 2. All I know is, guys, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not going. Spider-Man Miles Morales, wait, no. I almost said damn Spider-Man. But Cyberpunk's not going, and baseball's not going. I would, for sure. If I were to boot out 2 games that could kick off 2021, it would be Spider-Man Miles Morales and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But you see, guys, I just don't know how this is going to work at this point. To the right, that's another strikeout. And the side is retired. But as long as we think about it together and discuss it in business and harm, we'll be fine. To the top of the 7th inning, game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. Do for the Angels. It'll be Max Stacy. It's 1 for 2 for 2-run homer in the second. 9 and 5 Angels. We're going to keep its patience. And keep its bat on the reins. A little inside the scale. Boyd from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Brian, you there? Like I said, guys, I don't know. I mean, if I do boot out 2 games, Watch Dogs Legion and Tsushima, that'll force me to get GameStop ruled in at this point. But I'm gonna try to maybe look up a little bit of the prices to see if it's almost in a range possibility. 2 balls, no strikes. And that would be close to 5 ball to center, makes the catch, 1 out for the Angels.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on.
I mean, like I said, guys, to be honest, I have to see how this crap is going to go. Okay, Brian, despite from what I said about tonight, since I officially got Spider-Man Miles Morales, what do you think I should do? I mean, you and I, for example, in this group. Oh, Pat Retro, hey! Hey, what's up, Pats? How you doing? You're from Running Egg, correct? Running Egg or Tuber? Up top, 1-1.
Got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
But how you doing this morning? Happy holidays to you, buddy. 1 ball, 1 strike. But Brian, I mean, most of us already understand that Spider-Man Miles Morales could take a spot, but I don't know. It all depends. I do know. I mean, Brian, I am still agreeing what you guys think in the chat that I'm still gonna premiere Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War by next week. But Brian, in your honest opinion, right where it stands, because I have my second PS5 investment in front of me, where do you think Spider-Man's going to go? I mean, I've heard some good things about Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I don't know. But you guys can help me out with this. What do you guys think? To left, that's ball 4. As Boyd walks.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
But yeah, Brian, what do you think? But like I said, happy holidays, Pats. Best of love to you. Support with Christianity. We call him Sonny Otani. He's over 2. But our first 1 out. Bottom 1-0. I mean, Brian can help me out with this one too. Yeah, I don't know where Spider-Man's going to go. But it all depends. And that'll be fireball to mid-right center and makes a good catch. Second out for the Angels. And of course, I'm still going to get the other major games too. And that would be Final Fantasy 16, God of War Ragnarok by next year, Horizon 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Lord of the Rings Gollum is still on that list. Once it heads with Hitman 3. Pikmin 3, no. That'd be fireball to left center. Gets under it close, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But Brian, do you have a guess? Or do you have an honest opinion on that? On the schedule? Go to bottom of the 7th, game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. And on the mound for the 9-5 Angels will be Felix Pena. Pena making his 4th appearance, 0-1 record, of a 4.05 ERA, and 6 strikeouts. Do well for the Tigers. I mean, what are your thoughts of what you think? I mean, most of you guys can help me out with this crap. I mean, I don't know where Spider-Man's going to go. I mean, do you think Call of Duty still deserves a spot by next week? I mean, let me try to rephrase it again. 1 out for the Tigers? Well, Brian, do you still think I should still premiere Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to begin 2021? I mean, do you still think I can? I mean, I still don't see why not, but Spider-Man, I mean, this is tough. I mean, Spider-Man can boot out 1 of 2 games. But here's a statement and the status on the schedule on these games right now between the slot. Foul ball to right, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I have yet to hear when the games are coming out for the PS5. I do know it'll be 95% of the time will be coming out by next year. I don't sense any bad taste with the virus or anything else. I really don't see that. But until I hear something good, IGN will have something better. Whatever the other companies can decide. That's a strikeout. Second out for the Tigers. But Brian, what's one, Call of Duty or Spider-Man? I mean, I do know one of my good old friends that's unsupported me. They'd be Spider-Man Miles Morales in like a couple hours. Kind of like a mini-series or something. That'd be ground ball to second. Picks it up defensively, throws first, and that's a single. Let's go to an E6, single for the Tigers. Holy cow. But Brian, what's one, Miles Morales or Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? That's why I say Call of Duty. Because if I start Call of Duty, where do you see that game ending up with?
Standing in.
Do you see if replacing the Susie Mile by next week, or I mean, for me, continuing the Susie Mile, or maybe putting out Watch Dogs Legion? Because these 3 games are not going anywhere. That'll be baseball, Cyberpunk, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Those 3 are not going anywhere by example right now. I'm pretty much good. Most of these games are good to go for right now. Trust me. Runner first, 2 outs.
The 0-1 delivery.
I mean, it's the honest opinion. Everybody has their own togetherness and honest opinion to see which game goes where between the slots. Where this game goes, I mean, it's like for example, there's like one game that can go anywhere, and the other game can stay right where it's at. To the left, ball 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. But I have seen
people to say sub.
Hold on. The bottom 2 and 2. Brian says, really, YouTube don't people to say sub. You know, we don't do sub for sub, guys. Well, YouTube doesn't take any of that. The bottom, not a strikeout. So like, so I guess you know what you're doing between your channel, making great content. People will support, hit that red support button, like button, try to sell you out. Go to top of the 8th inning, game 2 in Detroit. Angels 2, Tigers 1. Due for the Angels will be Anselton Simmons, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. As there will be a different pitcher in the Jackson. So YouTube did. So the YouTube announced that earlier this week, or was it for quite some time for this year, Brian? On the mound for the 5-8 Tigers will be Joe Jimenez. It's still game appearance and 2 strikeouts. Well, let me double check on time for a minute. My watch time's been a little more down today. Not as much.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, the bottom, 0-1.
That's the exact spot.
But I don't know. Like I said, we don't use the word sub, but people, we can actually use the word support. Use the word support. But as long as all of us stay connected as a family, guys, it's a holiday spirit every year, or any holiday that anybody spends. Remember, guys, we like videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet about, leave a good standard comment. That's a single for the Angels. But do you carefully describe a little bit about that? Can 9 views, 6 likes from last night? Well, Cyberpunk did quite. I mean, well, Cyberpunk was Christmas Eve edition last night, so it wasn't all too bad. But I do know Cyberpunk will still be tonight. Thanks to my sister Terry for the suggestion. That'll be fireball to mid-center. We're going to race back a little bit more. Makes no catch. And that'll be a ground rule double. 5th double by David Fletcher for the 9-5 Tigers today. Oh my goodness. Look at it one more time. Up next, guys, is Mike Trout, power hitter. So batting possession. He's singled 6 innings, 1 for 3. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. But it's all good. As long as we know how to stay connected, stay positive, no disrespect intended between anybody that comes in. As it has a 133 with RISP. That'd be foul ball to left, 0-2. But can you describe it a little bit, Brian? The Walsh strikes, Jimenez from the stretch. And that'll be fireball to right. Picks it up, makes the catch, 1 out for the Angels. And third goes to score, as it's now 3-1 Angels. Top of the 8th, 1 out. Game 2 in Detroit. Morning, Dead Side. Happy holidays, buddy. How you doing? How you holding up today?
Now is Anthony Rendon. The potential second run of the inning stands at 3rd.
0-2.
Yeah, that's better.
Here's the first pitch.
Bottom 0-1. And the runners 1 for 2.
Zone strike one.
I'm fine.
Great hitter in the box.
Oh, that's good.
Gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
I'm actually having a little snack up here today, guys.
Your idea of working
I'm having one of something that's something that's a little more hyper. For the third one out, new ball's 2 strikes, foul ball to right, 0-2.
With 2 strikes as he
Get paid.
reached for that one to foul it away. The next 0-2.
Same spot, 0-2. Okay. Back to the Graham, 1 and 2.
Props to the hitter right there.
So, what's you been up to today, Dead Side? Today in attendance, 35,082. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 and 2.
Slider runs away from him there, and the count
Yeah,
goes to
Cyberpunk
2
did
and 2.
okay last night.
These are the great
But it was a response from my sister Terry last night that, she told me she wants me to do, Cyberpunk tonight as a holidays edition, which I will definitely do that. Oh, relaxing, that's good.
To the at-bat coming up.
People cannot go wrong with having relaxation. Let's spread the holidays here. Same spot, 2 and 2. Running well hold at third.
Holds at 2 and 2.
Gives the dividends.
Fastball misses high and away.
Cool Willie? Willie is actually a baseball person. On deck is David Walsh, batting 396. He's on deck. 3 and 2. Ground ball call from first base. And that is the second out for the Angels.
They settle with just the 1 out.
Now, Cool Willie is connected with me, connected with this, connected with the group actually. He's actually a baseball person. And it'll be maybe an intentional walk, maybe.
You still here?
As the manager for the 5 and 8 Tigers wants somebody to walk.
First here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2
Yeah, Willie, are you still in the chat? Type 1 in the chat or spread Howard and see if it's still here, buddy. It takes it back to second inning. So it all depends where Spider-Man's going to go, and I can think of 2 games out of 5 that could be traded in a little bit in the future. But I probably won't say much right now. To left on 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him.
That's an average of 308 with RAISP. He was asking for supporters. And here's the thing. Brian, both you and Deadside Brian, agree with me. We don't do sub to sub. The only way to stay supported is if people connect to each other. Hit that like button. Hit that red support button. You leave a comment on somebody's video, and don't ask for support. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is support. Is comment on the video, leave a good comment, and see if they'll follow back to you. That's it. That's exactly the important thing. Fireball to left center. Makes the catch defensively. The inning is over. Game 2 in Detroit. Holiday Spirit. Go to bottom of the 8th inning. Angels 3, Tigers 1. That's what it's all about in between. On the mound for the 9 and 5 Angels will be Cam Bedosian. Against third start, 0-1 record. And due for the Tigers will be Victor Reyes. It's 2 for 3. Well, but your thoughts on it, guys, in the chat? For spits by Cam. Up top, 1-0. Yeah, he would have been banned if it was me. Yeah, exactly. But do you agree with me, Deadside? Remember, we don't do sub for sub. We leave a comment on somebody's video. We hit that like button, hit that red support button, leave a good comment, and see if they'll support you right back. We don't do sub for sub, but stay connected together.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We strain itself up, and we put it out together. That's what this family is all about, completely. 2 balls, no strikes. Cam from the stretch. Bottom 3-0. On deck next is Harold Castro batting .260. But there's also one country that does not deserve any holiday tradition, and that would be, guys, People's Republic of China. Rah ha ha. They don't deserve anything. At the bottom angle, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes.
I mean, I understand what Willie is talking about. He's like, "Oh, you support me," and I'm like, "We don't use the word sub in here." But everybody makes a traditional mistake. Up top 3-2. Well, I know it's the holiday spirit. I'll let him slide a little bit more this time. I'll let him stay right where he's at, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. 3 balls, 2 strikes
It don't matter if you
from the
put a
threats.
like or put a comment, as people still only want their numbers up.
I'll read the 10 second. Big ground ball to home base. Picks it up. Throws the first one out for the Tigers. As there will be a challenge by the manager for the 5-8 Tigers. That's why I says it don't matter if you hit the like or put a comment as people still only want as people only want their numbers up. Yep, you're right about that. It's like people don't listen. That's the important thing. It's like, do they know how to wear a mask when the virus is happening? No. Do they know how to stay safe? No. That's why once we get that vaccine, it will be a good medicinal thing to look into to see how it's going to play out once we kick off 2021. So I don't know. So it's a run at first, nobody out. Here comes Harold Castro. 1 for 3 and for single in the 3rd inning. But I do agree with what you're saying, that side. And also 2 for 7 in the series. That's why there's always an understanding between people that wants to try to get something good in their channel. No ball, 1 strike. At the bottom, 0-2, and runner steals second. Oh. As the runner from first goes to second with a steal. Like I said, that side's correct. Exactly, he's correct. No balls, 2 strikes, runner at second, nobody out. Feds by Cam. And the ball is low, and runner at second goes to third. Holy cow. Count it up, guys. If he scored, it's a wild pitch. And that is ball 1 and 2, by the way. Well, ball 2 strikes. Runner at third, nobody out. Gets the sign down. Cam from the threats, 1 and 2. Up top, that's a strikeout. It's the first out for the Tigers. Oh, hold on. Dead Side says, yeah, well, that's why I'm not part of any group and can't wait to start my channel clear up. Oh, okay. What day are you starting that, Dead Side? When are you starting that? Brian, try to get a little bit of a develop on a little bit. To right, 0-1. That'll bring up Jameer Candelario. He's 0 for 3 of a ground out in the 6th inning, 0 for 7 in the series. But at least you're getting some of your stuff out of the way, Dead Side. It's all good. The way it should be. If it happens to 214, well, RISP. I still don't know what kind of said that's examined. The ball's 2 strikes. And heads up, guys, to be fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back between Holiday Miracle, and it's gone. Santa Maria, Feliz Navidad. 2-1 shot, third one is career by Jameer Candelario. 2-1 shot by Candelario. 401 feet, guys. 105 miles per hour, exit velocity. As it's now 3-3 apiece. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Game 2 in Detroit. It's like any player on any baseball team. It's like Merry Christmas to me. What is it? It has to be 2. Look at that, guys. 2-1 shot to deep right center field. It's gone 400 feet. That's a projected distance. Whenever I want to do it. Oh, okay. It's all good. 3-3 apiece, bottom of the 8th. Game 2 in Detroit, 1 out. Here comes Anderson Scope. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 6th inning. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute, I don't want to say birthday. Hold on. No balls, no strikes. Cam from the Strats. That's to the left, 1-1. I didn't mean to say birthday. I was looking for the other one. Okay, there we go. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll press send in a minute. To the left, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't think my pun's getting on this early because, well, I mean, Welch is going to be out for family the most of the time today, so, and then whatever happens this weekend could be anything. But like I said, my ass doesn't have to be back till Sunday, so I'm pretty much good to go. Making everything that's course and make sure it does not get into the front door that much, so we should be good. At the bottom, another strikeout. 2nd out for the Tigers.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
It's like it's 4s of the night one. We got Will Castro. He 1 for 3 for double in the 2nd.
Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
From the Strats. And that'll be foul ball to left, 0-1. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Father. But yeah, it all depends, guys. Between where these 2 games are going to end up behind it. Bottom 1-1.
That's a nasty breaking ball.
Okay, dead side or Brian? You guys are still in the chat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom 2-1. Yeah, I don't know when Running Egg's gonna be live next. Maybe today, possibly tomorrow, on a Saturday. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up top, 3-1. Tuber's coming back live tomorrow, so I will possibly jump in with him. He's on deck. So he's gonna be live tomorrow night around 5 o'clock. So be way before I start the series mob by then. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the left, 3-2. Looks like a happy holidays to you too, Tuber. Best of love and best of luck to you as always. 3-2. Cam from the Strats. Up top, ball 4, guys. Ball 4. First walk by Cam as he walks Harold Castro for the 5-8 Tigers today. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. And on the mound for the 9-5 Angels would be Man Andresi, I think. In his 5th appearance, has an 0-1 record of a 4.15 ERA, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And here comes CJ Cron, 2 for 6 and a double. He's 1 for 3 with a double in the 4th inning. Runner at first, 2 outs. Entries from the Strats. And that'll be foul ball to right, 0-1. It's always nice to spend the holidays here today, guys. It really does. Every year between the few, and even though the temperatures always start getting colder, it's always a point to always stay warm. You know, keep everything else cold. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball to right, 0-2. I do know the temperatures, guys, will only be in the 30s and 40s this week throughout the rest of this year. So, then it'll start getting a bunch cold more. So, but as long as it'll stay in the 30s, we'll be fine. To the right, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw.
It's real nice. 2-2.
But that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Another strikeout. And the side is retired. That's a 2-run stop by Demir Candelario. And the replay, guys. The deep right center. It's gone. Goodbye. Boom goes the ball. Game 2 in Detroit. Go to top of the 9th inning. 3-3 apiece.
Plate, Justin Upton. It was a walk in
Due
his
up for the
last
Angels will be Justin Upton, 1 for 2 for single in the second inning. Gets a sign to
pitch of the at-bat.
Ramirez
Here we go with
from
inning
Trout at the
number
bottom,
9.
1-0.
First pitch missed.
He's going to be a different pitcher, as any pitcher can be a little more tired. As there will be, coming in,
Gerson Moreno.
and on the mound for the 5-8 Tigers will be
Second appearance of the season.
Gerson Moreno. We get second appearance with a 13.50 ERA and 2 strikeouts. Royals 3, Blue Jays 2, and Toronto.
Here's the 1-0.
To the left, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up top, 2-1. Okay, there we go. Keep a little more inside of it. To right, 2-2. Nas his head. To left, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Up next is Son He or Canning. 163, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies. He's on deck.
Isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2. Foul ball to the same spot, 3-2. Excuse me. Same spot to home base, 3-2. Tries to get a little mezzo. Same spot, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Holy cow.
The 3-2 one more time. Lifted
And that'll be a pop-up to center. Gets under it defensively. Makes the catch, 1 out for the Angels. You guys can follow me on Twitter at ZD Zach Dawson. Say me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment as always, and anything good or bad. I always appreciate the good stuff. With love, respect, and support, knowing how to stay connected with anybody that comes in. Guys are always awesome between the holidays or any spirit. That's the best way to find out good stuff behind that on Twitter. You guys can give me your first and last name information on Twitter. From Twitter to the chat, to me. The numbers are still the same, guys. It's 824-656-00. That is 824-656-00. You guys can also say hi to me on Discord. Fireball to left center field. Looking to race back, trying to get a stretch. Almost had the catch. You know, bounce off the wall, bounce off his hand. As there will be a base hit triple. That'll be a triple for the Angels. Holy cow. We guys send me a phone request. Tell me you guys said hello, and we watch videos in full. We like them, share them, tweet them out. Leave a good comment. Bring the holiday spirit to others that comes in. You guys can also vote Alan at 30, Gray Sullivan at 13. Runner Rojo to third, that's foul ball to right, 0-1. Tommy Jones is 1 for 3 for single in the 5th inning. Excuse me. Runner at third, 1 out. Looking for a bunt attempt, that's foul. 0-2. Is anybody that tries to get in the bat between any team tries to get something. That'll be fly ball to right center. Makes the catch, runner at third, looking to get home. And he goes right to home. He's safe. As it's now 4-3 Angels, top of the 9th, 2 outs, game 2 in Detroit. Oh my goodness. Back to lineup, here comes Anselton Simmons. 3 for 4 with 3 singles and a run. 4-3 Angels, top of the 9th, 2 outs, game 2 in Detroit. From the stretch, the bottom, 0-1. Yeah, you got, yeah, I will be doing Cyberpunk tonight. Spider-Man can vote either. I do know there's only 2 games that will be out of the question, maybe not tough to the question. And that would be Watch Dogs Legion and Ghost of Tsushima, which I still think that's just sort of one game of the year, but I just think those are the only 2 games I would boot out for sure, but we'll see. You guys are getting the Tsushima tomorrow. With another episode of baseball followed by As long as we have good discussions between which game goes where, there'll be an automatic trade-in for the old one. So the upper left, 0-1. That'll bring up David Fletcher, 2 for 4 of a double and a single. Halfway of a double. One of the first 2 outs. And the only 2 games that are in the opposite right now is Spider-Man Miles Morales and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
It's going to be back to some serious
0-2.
work if he can't put that pitch in play right.
And that's foul ball to right, 0-2. Here's a sign, 1-0 from the stretch. And once again, guys, ground ball to left center field. Again. And that will be a double. That's a double for the Angels. I do know my pundit's still asleep, and like I said, we barely didn't talk that much, even though she didn't introduce her father to me. Always trying to play nice between that. And I did talk out of respect. That's what I did, so as long as, I mean, if you meet a family member for the first time, you have to introduce yourself and tell them what you do, or announce a little more personality and identity at this point. And that's the way I did it last night. At this point, 2 balls, no strikes. Second and third, 2 outs. Mono has given up 5 balls, 18 strikes, but 23. Manaz is head, 2-0. In the upper right, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Look at the elevation between A Stadium.
But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Same spot, 2-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And that'll be a foul ball to left. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keep it a little more refreshing. Same spot, 2-2.
This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
And the ball is low. But it was second and third will stay. And that's 3-2.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
He is up next is Anthony Rendon, batting 346, is on deck. 3-2. And that's a big strikeout. Big strikeout. The side is retired.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors in 2
The bottom of the 9th inning, guys, stretch out for the holiday spirit. Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 4, Tigers 3. And on the mound for the 9-5 Angels will be Hansel Robles. Robles making his 5th appearance with 4 saves and 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And due up for the Tigers will be Jacoby Jones. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 7th. I wish it's not spending lives to the account or anything. Yes, the sign. Hansel from the stretch. At the bottom left. Ooh. 0-1. The more sit sad and only between the 2 apps you guys can only consider. Twitter and Discord. Not much for Facebook though. Just keep it between the 2 apps out of 3. That'll be ground ball to center. It gets away a little bit. And it'll bounce a little off the wall. And it will be a double. That's a double for the Tigers.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous.
Put sold by Jacoby Jones for the 5 and 8 Tigers today. We got one more time.
Now we'll see if they can cash in.
It's a little more of a bounce. Gets a little gap inside. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Grounded down 7th. He's 0 for 3. 5 and 8 Tigers. We're gonna make it a bit more of a turnaround. Between a different status, maybe. Right on second, nobody out. Almost awaiting. Here's the pitch by Robles. A little off to the bottom, 0-1. Yeah, Jorge Bonifacio's 0 for 3. You can't get there too quick. So far today, guys, I've been up since 4:10 this morning, 4:15, despite the other waking up call. 0-2 to the right, no balls, 2 strikes. I don't think the others were up by then, I think. There we go. 0-2. Ball is low.
him to the
Runner at second goes to third.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on
That's
the
a wild
wild
pitch.
pitch.
And it is 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the pitch by Hansel, 1-2.
1-2 pitch. Still
Since
a ball
spot
and two
foul,
strikes.
1-2.
Runner at third here, nobody out.
Tries to keep him a little more inside.
Just off the
To
outside.
the right,
that
2 balls,
time,
2
laid
strikes
off.
today, guys. So far today in the chat. 2-2.
A
Up top,
swing
another
and a miss on the ball,
strikeout.
way out of the zone,
Let's
and
stay off for the
there's one
Tigers.
away.
First strikeout by
We'll see a
Hansel
lot of
Robles.
these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any
But at
less
least
impressive to
Marvel
me.
Spider-Man Miles Morales can... I mean, I'll probably... well, I don't know if I'm almost finished with the Tsushima or not. Watch Like Legion's been getting a little more further. I mean, I would think so. Here comes Jake Rogers, 0 for 3. Strikeout in 7th. Foul ball to right, 0-1.
Foul behind the plate. And he's got a chance to tie things up
Average
here.
250 from between the bottom.
Sits just 90 feet away.
Runner at third, 1 out. Gets a sign. Robles from the target. The bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a ball and a strike.
That tallies up to 1-1.
1-2.
That is 1-2, excuse me. That's ball 1, 2 strikes. If any player from any team tries to stretch up a little bit forward, tries to get a little more of a suited competition, tries to get something with good power. And that's a strikeout. Good throws the first, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. The Tigers are down with their final out. Of the Happy Holiday Spirit, guys. Last chance for the Tigers. It'll be Victor Reyes. 3 for 4, 2 singles, a home run and a ribby. Runner at third, 2 outs. Somebody gets the sign down. Hansel from the stretch. Welcome back, Willie. Big ground ball to third. And there will be an RBI single. An RBI single as it's now 4-4 apiece. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Runner at first. Game 2 in Detroit. Welcome back, Willie. What happened? 4-4 apiece. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Game 2 in Detroit. Yes, the pitch by Hansel. Foul ball to home base, 0-1. Now Castle's 1 for 4 with a single in the 3rd inning. One of the first 2 outs. The runner will stay at first.
Just playing with my presents.
No playing with your presents? Oh, nice. What kind of presents did you get today, buddy? These are actually not bad of an AIDS comparison. To the upper right, 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like I said, as far as the PSN card goes, I don't know where that's going to go either. It all depends. Then the ball is low, and a runner from first goes to second. First to second. And that's another wild pitch, 2 and 2.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show
Oh
just
my
how far
goodness.
that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing
It's like there's a couple of wild
and I think
pitches
he
a little
made the
bit.
decision to move up
Not
the
very
base
often.
pretty
Runner at
easily.
second, 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. From the stretch. And that's a strikeout at the bottom. That was the first, and we're going to extra innings. Silas retired. Oh, you got a new DVD today? That's nice. What kind? Go to top of the 10th inning, guys. Game 2 in Detroit. Tigers 4, Angels 4. Due up first for the Angels to be Anthony Rendon. On 4th, a single in the 4th inning. This will be a different pitcher aligning. For the intended weight, nice. This will be a different pitcher. This will be the one that comes in. On the mound for the 5 and 8 Tigers, coming to the bump is Giovanni Soto. In his second start, 1 save, and 1 strikeout. I wasn't sure if it was actually a DVD or something that you've seen a whole lot, or have not seen. That'd be ground ball to center. Defensively, and that'll be a single. That's a single for the Angels. But what kind of DVD would that be? So it's a little more of a spirit replay. Runner at first, nobody out. From the stretch. And that'll be a bunt attempt. Try to throw to second, he got him. And that's the first out for the Angels. Tries to get a repeat single. That'll bring up Max Stacy. 1-4 for 2 on side in second inning. What kind of baseball game would it be? Same copy I have or a different copy? I would assume. And that's and he is out trying to steal second. That's a second out for the Angels. Runner first looking to steal second, and he's grounded out at this point. But if the runner first or second has kind of like a 50-50 shot, trying to steal base or something. So I guess the player tries to get something that's good speed. The bottom 0-2.
Soto is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider.
The ball's 2 strikes.
He really fires it in there and snaps off.
Cubbies 2, Cardinals 1 in Chicago. 0-2. 1-2 at the bottom.
Catcher. 2 out, nobody on.
Comes in between a signature. Same spot, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Holy cow. Well, Max Stacy's 1 for 4. Well, Deadside was in here earlier today. They were asking for supporters or something. Up top, 3-2. Up next is Dustin Upton, 286, 3 home runs, 10 ribbies. He's on deck. But yeah, he thought you were actually asking for support or something. That would be my guess. All 4. Let's walk by Giovanni Soto as he walks Max Stacy for the 9-5 Angels today. Oh my goodness. Coming to the box will be Dustin Upton, 1 for 3 for single in the second inning. But at first, 2 outs. Gets the sign down. Soto from the stretch. Foul ball to home base, 0-1. I know you want to actually not ask him that much, I think. The bottom, no balls, 2 strikes. Running Rojo at first.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string.
Same spot at the bottom, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hold on, I'll have my breaking after I'm done with the tap.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Same spot, 1-2. Holy cow. In these particular spots, tries to have any team get something under. Big ground ball to first, gets to first base in time, and the side is retired. Game 2 in Detroit, go to bottom of the 10th inning. Angels 4, Tigers 4. 2-1 for the Tigers, guys, will be Zamir Candelario. 1 for 4 with 2 on side in the 8th inning. Gets signed down. Ballless from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Up top, 0-1. You can't get there too quick, guys. If it's a little more inside, that's on top of the reins. You can't swing. People should not even swing that high. At the bottom, 1-1. To the left, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets signed down, 1-2. Ballless from the stretch. To the right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, guys. You guys can mark some of that down. As anybody can try to bring a loosen eyes a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that will be fly ball to mid-center. We're going to get under it, makes the catch, 1 out for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. Looks like any player trying to get a good hit or something. That'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 4. Strikeout in the 8th inning. Twain, no alternating.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the bottom, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. In the upper right, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here it comes, 2-0.
In the upper left, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the home base, 2-2.
To shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, look at that. Emmons in the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll be fly ball to mid. And makes another good catch. Second out for the Tigers. That was in the left center field, guys. Left center.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit.
As it comes with a little more of a distance, anything that's a little more offensive between any team tries to get a little more inside. Up next is Will Castro. 1 for 3 for double in the second inning. Oh, nice comment. Nice comment. 12 was from the stretch. Bottom, ball 1, 1-0.
In the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let me check out the other one real quick. Bottom, ball 1 strike, excuse me.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Between the other. At the bottom, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Missed 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the
Gets the other Emmons, that's good and sounding. Ball was from the stretch, 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Up next, guys, CJ Cron, 149 average. He's on deck. Yes, sign down, Robles. And that's a sec swing, and that's a strike, 3-2. And so remember, that's a full count, guys. It still is remembered between any modern era. 3-2. Up top, big strikeout, and it goes for another extra inning. Side is retired.
Nothing doing here this half. No winner yet.
At the top of the 11th, game 2 in Detroit. Tigers 4, Angels 4. Due up for the Angels will be Santi Otani, 1 for 4. Soto from the stretch. Foul ball to home base, 0-1. It'll stand out, but a bit more emotional between any team. I found less frustration. That'd be fly ball to right center field. Picks it up, makes the catch, 1 out for the Angels. As long as any player tries to keep its own pace and knows how to keep it going. Here comes Samani Jones. 1 for 3 for an RBI and a single. 5 for 23 of the season. And that's a 217. Excuse me. Foul ball to home base. 0-1.
1 out, nobody on.
And the bottom angle, no balls, 2 strikes. Holy cow. And that's a strikeout. Second out for the Angels. You can't get some of that quick between the few. As long as you know what ball you want between any team. And so the Simmons is 4 for 5. The pitch by Soto from the stretch. And that will be... Oh, it's gone. Fly ball to deep left center field. Racing back, and it's gone. That is a solo stop by Simmons. And so then Simmons, second of his career. And it's now 5-4 Angels. Top of the 11th inning, game 2 in Detroit. 2 outs, I believe. Phillies 2, Reds 1, and Cincinnati.
Usually in extra innings, you wait.
As Eddie Manis tries to get a little more frustration.
He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab.
Yeah, that was actually a little bit of an interesting note from Brian. So 5-4, 5-4 Angels. Top of the 11th, 2 outs. Game 2 in Detroit. Soto from the stretch. That's to the left, 0-1. That'll bring up David Fletcher, 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and a single.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
To the right, ball 1 strike. Is any other pitcher in the modern era between the others tries not to mess up a whole lot. Let's try to make any distribution. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that would be fly ball to right center field. Makes almost had a catch, but that's a single. That's a single for the Angels. As any player strives to get a little more of a striving for opportunity, tries to get a little more remorse and tries to hang in there or something. Here comes Mike Trout, 1 for 4 with a single and a ribby. Runner first, 2 outs. Tries to get a little more, a singlist.
He's set, here it comes.
To the bottom, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Tries to be pressing a little more in the memory.
Really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
To the left, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
You really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you
I just had to split legs a little bit so I can get to have more confidence. Up top, 3-0. Up next is Anthony Rendon. 358, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs driven in. He is on deck. Ball 4. Another walk by Giovanni Soto. As he walks Mike Trout for the 9-5 Angels today. Oh my goodness. Up next is Anthony Rendon, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. First and second, 2 outs.
First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
At the bottom, 0-1.
That gets the zone for a strike.
It's an average of 190 with RISP. Still don't know when that crap is pronouncing. To the left, 1-1. And that'll be a pop-up to left center field. Gets under it to its target. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Game 2 in Detroit. Go to bottom of the 11th inning. Stretch out, guys. Angels 5, Tigers 4. And on the mound for the 9-5 Angels will be Tyler Butray. Butray making second appearance. And to watch for the Tigers will be CJ Cron, who's 1 for 4. Yes, sign down. First pitch by Ty. And that'll be, look like a not bad of a hit, but that's foul ball to left. Oh my goodness. Closer than any player can think. The bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, CJ Cron's 1 for 4 today, guys. If any records comes a little more strange or spectacular. At the bottom, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count that up, guys, in the chat of the group. Yeah, I don't know if Ronnie Egg's going live today. Definitely not Tuber. Not until tomorrow. Foul ball to right, 1-2. Excuse me. Keep it in between. 1-2. And that's a strikeout. First out for the Tigers. As it looks between the elevation, between any good crowd. Always has a good observation. Here comes Jacoby Jones. 1-4 for a double and had a run.
It's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the pitch by Trey. With Ty. And that one's gone too, guys. Fly ball to deep left center field. And it's gone. It's a solo stop by Jacoby Jones, second of his career. Holy cow. 441 feet, 112.6 miles per hour. And it's now 5-5 apiece, guys. You have to say to yourself this, when it comes to the holidays, you know, it gets more exciting when it comes to the holiday spirit. That's Jacoby Jones with deep left center field for solo shot. It's gone. Goodbye. 440 feet. Oh my goodness. 5-5 apiece. Bottom 11th inning. Game 2 in Detroit. 1 out. Here's pitched by Ty. It's bottom 1-0. Upsets. Jorge Bonifacio struck out in 9th inning. He's 0 for 4. Nothing strange about that, guys. Quite a bit more as it could have been. And up top, 2-0. 2 balls, no strike. As any player tries to get rid of the stress, gets rid of its frustrations, tries to make a different strategy. At the bottom, 3-0. Up next, guys, is Jake Rogers, the catcher, 244 average. He is on deck. Gets signed down. Bottre from the stretch. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's ball 4. That's a walk by Bottre as he walks away Bonifacio for the 5-8 Tigers today. The holiday spirit. And that'll bring up Jake Rogers, the catcher. Struck out in the 9th, he's 0 for 4. Run at first, 1 out. Runner well held at first, I believe. Gets signed down. Bottre from the stretch. To the right, 0-1. It's like any player between their baseball team tries to hurry a little too hard. Tries to wait for its timing. At the bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets a little more of an inside spot. No consideration. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the right again, 2-1. Favorite ones in the modern era for a long time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tie from the stretch. At the bottom, 2 balls, 2 strikes. It was not much to notice either way. Between the wonderful spirit. At the bottom, big strikeout. Second out for the Tigers. As any player tries to hold its tail against them. Back to the lineup, here comes Victor Reyes. He's 4-5 with 3 singles, 2 RBIs, and a home run. Runner first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Bottre.
Here's the first pitch.
Foul ball to left. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch speed, guys, was 99 miles per hour. So let's keep a little more force in it.
The 0-1 offering.
To the right, ball 1, 1 strike. I'll still have a little more breaking so far today. As far as the sour goes, we'll see. At the bottom angle, 1 ball, 2 strikes. You don't want to swing a whole lot from that between the bottom lane. You want it as good as you can get it. To left, cost strikeout. And the side is retired as it keeps going with extra innings today, guys, for the holiday spirit. For the top of the 12th inning, Game 2 in Detroit. Tigers 5, Angels 5. Due up for the Angels will be Jared Walsh. He's 2-4 with a run and 2 singles. Excuse me. As this time be a different pitcher between the other figures. As there will be, coming in. So on the mound for the 5-8 Tigers will be Kyle Funkhauser. Making a still game appearance, 0-1 record. With a 3.38 ERA, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. First pitch by Funkhauser.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And that'd be foul ball to left, 0-1. It's an interesting fact between any game that goes further between the length. It's not bad of a start. Foul ball to right, 0-2. At the bottom, ball 1, 1-2. So let's keep a little more stance, keeps a little extra forward between the knees. 2-2. So to keep it a little more forward in length. 2 balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. To the right, 3-2. Up next, Max Stacy, 239 average. He's on deck. I mean, any team has a little more obvious no doubts at this point. And that would be same spot to the left, 3-2. That's what I say, almost off to the left.
Another full count pitch home.
And that would be pretty much fly ball to center field. Gets under it, makes the catch, 1 out for the Angels. Gives a little more speed between aggressiveness. Gonna bring up Max Stacy. Somebody else is 1 for 4 with a 2-1 side in second. I'm not so sure if it's almost the same name or not. It might have been, or it might have been something different. The ball's 1 strike. Foul ball to home base, 0-2. Wait a minute. Didn't get the correct score between the other updates or something. No balls, 2 strikes. Same spot, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on them. Hauser from the stretch. Same spot, 0-2. Oh my. Go for a different element. To the left, 1-2. Remember guys, if it gets a little more forward, you can't get there too quick. How are we doing on time? Where's this going to give me some more valuable watch time? It's like any time tries to get it almost a 2 hour, almost 2 hours. Well, it's about 2 today. And it's always good to have a holiday spirit go towards it. Swing and a miss. That's the second out for the Angels. But at least I still don't have to be back till Sunday, guys. It's no less frustration to account at this point. As most of us already know it's not. To the left, 1-0. It's Dustin Upton, 1 for 4 with a single in the second inning. It's an average of 280. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Keeps any player forward. To left, 1-1. With any ball tries to get a little more out of range to try to get a settlement. Where any ball wants to jump in. Be foul ball to left and stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fun counter from the stretch. And that's a big strikeout. 3 outs in total, and the inning is over. Between a good performance between any pitcher, guys. Go to bottom of the 12th inning, Game 2 in Detroit. Tigers 5, Angels 5. Due for the Tigers will be Harold Castro. 2 for 9 in the series, 1 for 5 with a single in the 3rd inning. It's like any team tries to get the best for the holiday spirit, as it's always 1 to 2 one day a year with Christmas Eve. So, and that will be fly ball to right center and makes a really good diving catch. 1 out for the Tigers. Oh my goodness! Here comes Emil Candelario. 1 for 5 with 2 on side in the 8th inning. Oh my goodness! As long as I hear a good commentator from past present, he's like, and he makes a spectacular catch. Yeah, it really does. To the left, 0-1. Now, at least China cannot make a good catch between a different result or something. The bottom, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, let me quote this one more time, guys. And he makes a spectacular catch. 0-2.
Here it comes. And he's
To the left,
struck
big
out
strikeout,
again.
second
That's
out
the
for the
third time
Tigers.
he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Always tough for one of
Any
these
team's trying to jump right in. Here comes Jonathan Scope, over 5 with line out in the 10th inning.
Everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention.
Gets a sign down. But Ray gets the target.
So that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
And that'll be a ground ball to right center field. Gets to it, and that'll be a single. That's a single for the Tigers. Gives a little more replay in motion. Gives a bit more speed, as it's not much confronted. As there will be a pinch hitter. It will be the one and only. So pinch hitting for the 5 and 8 Tigers will be the one and only number 24, Miguel Cabrera. Any player knows how to play the legendary baseball as it should be. Runner at first, 2 outs. Batting .250 with a ribby. At the bottom, tries a little bit slower. That's the first strike. Runner first, 2 outs. Gets signed down by Trey from the stretch. To the close to the middle, that's 0-2. Oh, wow. A little more conclusion, guys. No dead velocity on that one. No balls, 2 strikes. To the bottom, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner roll held at first. I don't expect any particular runner from any team try to go anywhere. Up top, 2-2. Especially if there's something that's a little more exciting that's going to happen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spot Trey from the stretch. To the right, big strikeout again. And the side is retired. Another extra inning coming in, guys. For the top of the 13th inning, Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 5, Tigers 5. Miguel Cabrera will play short for the 5 and 8 Tigers defensively. And due-up for the Angels will be Sonhee or Tanny. 1 for 5, a triple, and a run. Gets the fence by Funkhauser. Cross to the middle, 0-1. Remember, guys, I normally do a little over 2 hours on occasions when it comes to something different in the quiet rains. We fly a ball to deep right center field, racing back, and it's gone. Otani with his third home run side of his career, 364 feet, 98.3 miles per hour. That's us now 6-5 Angels. Game 2 in Detroit, nobody out.
We've seen these squads go yards 6
Who's ace 5, race Royals 4. Look at that ball, guys. Fly ball to deep right center field. And that's Otani. The solo shot, and it's gone. 6-5 Angels. Game 2 in Detroit. Top of the 13th inning. Nobody out. Funkhauser nods his head. That's swing and a miss. 1 strike. Jamal Jones is 1 for 4 for ribby and a single. Season 5 for 24. And that will be a pop-up to home base. And makes the catch. 1 out for the Angels. Gets a little more straightforward, a little more strange. Back to the lineup. Here comes Anselton Simmons. 5 for 6 for home run, ribby, and 4 singles. Funkhauser from the stretch. To the left, 0-1. Cubs 5, Cardinals 1 in Chicago. And that would be pop up to right center field. It's under it, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Angels. Up next is David Fletcher. 4 for 6 with 2 singles and 2 doubles. Keeps any player's confidence or any hopes. Tries to get something different. You got the left angle, 0-1. Wow, this battery knows how to charge its good load with a different charger. That I'll really consider. That's 0-2. Holy cow. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps a little more inside. Just make sure it wants it to go somewhere. And that's a foul ball to home base, 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
As any players tries to keep it settled, swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Spreads out again, guys. Go to bottom of the 13th inning. Game 2 in Detroit. Angels 6, Tigers 5. And on the mound for the 9-5 Angels will be Mike Mayers. Mayers making his 8th start. 0-1 record with a 5.14 ERA, 5 walks and 7 strikeouts together. And leading off for the Tigers will be CJ Cron. He doubled in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 5. And he plays try to keep his own statement. Gets the sign down. Foul ball to right, 0-1. Routes per hour today, guys, was 90. Not 100, but 90 between the 10s. The bottom, 1-1. Twins 4, White Sox 1 in Chicago. To the right again, 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, Christmas Story is funny when it comes to the old times, and back when it was in the 1980s was so today, so. As it really is, at the bottom, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mayers from the stretch. Same spot again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Orioles 1, Pirates 1 in Baltimore. And that's a strikeout. Ball gets away from him quite a bit and gets it the first time. 1 out for the Tigers. That'll bring up Jacoby Jones. 2 for 5 at Ribby, home run, and had a double. The snow flurries, okay. Not a big fan, but as long as I always see him with work and doesn't get everything washed up or anything. Gets crushed or anything between ice or something. At the bottom again, no balls, 2 strikes. Last power, guys, 87. Not much to take between any team. And that's a swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the Tigers, and the Tigers are down with their final out. As any player tries to keep a motion, tries to keep in hand. Last chance for the Tigers, Jorge Bonifacio. 4 for 4 for a walk in the 11th inning. That's ball 1.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Okay, good understatement. Good lacing right there. The bottom, ball 2, 2-0. So it became a half staff and something that's really true. Ball 3, 3-0. Up next is the catcher Jake Rogers, batting .239. He's on deck. At the bottom, ball 4, just walked by Mayers as he walks Jorge Bonifacio for the 5-8 Tigers today. And that'll bring up Jake Rogers, 0 for 5, a strikeout in 11th inning. Runner first, 2 outs. As any team wants to have something special and a little more of importance. Pitch by Mayers. Close but a little too side, it's 0-1. A little more particular, tries to get a bit more of a step. The ball's 1 strike. To the right, strike 2. The Tigers are down with their final strike. Now joy to the world has come, let earth receive her king. Amen to that. Up top, 1-2. Oh man. So it has become but the few. Wrestle Games fans, the original Legend of Zelda for NES is still one of the greatest video games of all time. It really is. 1-2. And that's a strikeout, and the Tigers go down to 5-9. The game 2 in Detroit. And the Angels go up to 10-5 for the holiday spirit. Good emotional holiday baseball game today, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we'll make this quick. In Game 2 in Detroit, the one that took it for the 10-5 Angels. You have Suhi Otani, 2 for 6 for home run, triple and a ribby. He had himself not bad of a game. Same with Anselson Simmons, had a solo stop, 5 for 7. Max Sazer was 1 for 5, a 2-run shot. David Fletcher was 4 for 7, 2 doubles, which is a little more forward. And the team that lost in Game 2 in Detroit, for the 5-9 Tigers of the season, Victor Reyes had a good game, had a 2-run shot, he was 4 for 6. Jacoby Jones had a solo shot with a double, with 2 for 6. Samir Candelario had a 2-run shot, 1 for 6. And had a double, 1 for 4 by Will Castro. Good emotional game between a holiday spirit. As the Tigers go to 5-9 down, was in Game 2 in Detroit, going up with the Angels going up 10-5, 6-5, 19 hits, 1 error, 11 hits, and no errors, I think. Oh my goodness, guys. So the Tigers are 5-9 of the season. Simulate that. As far as the other teams go, we'll make this quick, guys. The Twins were by 3 runs over the White Sox in Chicago. Looking at a little something else. Like I said, guys, this is actually a good build for watch time. Between a couple hours or something like that. Final score by 3 runs, 4-1. 8 hits, no errors, 4 hits, and 1 error. Clipper was first win. Duffy was third save. The Blue Jays went in extra innings by 10 with 10 innings by 1 run over the Royals in Toronto. Final score of that one by 1 run, 5-4, 12 hits, 0 errors, 11 hits, and 0 errors. Bass was first win. The Orioles won by 1 over the Pirates in Baltimore. Say that, as always, guys, it's Baltimore. Between a different sports team, like say, who between the other sports teams behind that. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get a good message here.
In this one, as they grab the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 12-2. The Atlanta Braves.
Okay, there we go. We'll have something exciting for that one. 2-1, 7 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Armstrong was first win. Valdez was third save. The Cubs won by 4 runs. After 9 innings over the Cardinals and Chicago. By 4 runs after 9 innings, final score 5-1. 7 hits, 0 errors, 8 hits, and 1 error. Quintana was third win. The Phillies won by 3 runs after 10 innings over the Reds in Cincinnati. Say to that is always Ohio. Say to that is always Ohio for sure. 7-4, 11 hits each, no errors. Dominguez was first win. Workman was fourth save. We have the Rays winning by 1 run over the Indians in Cleveland. After 9 innings, final score 2-1. 4 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. I just had to re-improvise a little something behind that one. But there we go. Fairbanks was third win. Anderson was fifth save. The Braves won by 4 runs after 9 innings over the Marlins in Miami. Said of that is always Florida, which is actually in a deep pot and gets a little more roasted and relaxing. By 4 runs, 5-1, 11 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and 0 errors. Friday was first win. The Astros get a big victory by 10 runs over the Rangers in Texas. I don't know if there's a different state doing Texas or something, but it might be something a little bit more different. By 10 runs, 12-2, 16 hits, no errors, 7 hits, and 3 errors. Valdez was first win. The Brewers won by 4 runs over the Go-Go Mets. Thank you to Mike. Happy holidays to you and our Red Sox fan and baseball demos, and most of us in the chat with occasionally with Ronnie's group together. It keeps medicinal stuff between the forward beginning. Peralta was first win. 6-2, 9 hits, no errors, 4 hits, and 2 errors. The D-backs win by 2 runs over the Rockies in Arizona. After 9 innings, final score 3-1, 10 hits, 0 errors, 3 hits, and no errors. Galan was third win. Lopez was very first save. The Padres win by 2 runs over the Giants in San Diego. After 9 innings, by 2 runs, 5-3, 8 hits, 1 error, 5 hits, and 0 errors. Hill the second win, Palmwitz the second save. The Yankees win by 3 runs after 9 innings over the Athletics in Oakland. Are we good to go? Alright, good. 9-6, 14 hits, 1 error, by 3 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. Garcia the third win. The fireballer, guys, everybody knows him. Avodas Chapman with 6 save. The Mariners won by 4 runs over the Red Sox in Seattle. Final score of this one, guys, make this short and sweet. 4-0 shutout, 7 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Gonzalez third win. And the Dodgers skyrocket by 6 runs over the Nationals in Los Angeles by 6 runs. Final score, guys, 9-3. 11 hits, 2 errors, 6 hits, and 1 error. Warner's third win. So the Tigers, so right now, guys, for the moment, Tigers are 5-9 of the season. Baseball will be back tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel, BB tomorrow morning. With a new episode of the Suzuma, as it's still every Saturday and Sundays, due to the good holiday spirit. As next time, like I said, baseball will be back by Saturday morning. Remember, I'm off till Sunday, so I'm always getting a big opportunity to always share the holiday spirit with you guys as every year. It's like none of this would have been possible if without you guys. I love you guys so much in between. Everybody's always part of something, always part of the family, with great occasions, with a lot of stuff happening between the channels, between the other. As next time on Saturday morning, guys, tomorrow, with the series finale in Detroit, as there will be the 5-9 Tigers take on 10-5 Angels. Now, in the series finale in Detroit tomorrow morning, guys, on the mound for the 5-9 Tigers will be Casey Mize. Mize has a 1-1, 1-loss record. 13 strikeouts with 1.06 ERA. And on the mound for the 10-5 Angels will be Dylan Bundy. 1-0 record, 202 strikeouts, 3.10 ERA. As far as the other teams go, we've got the Orioles take on the Pirates in Baltimore. Talon 1-1 for 2.84 ERA versus the Wild Means with a 4.30 ERA. The Royals take on the Blue Jays in Toronto. Bubeck 1-1 for 1.50 ERA versus Ryu with a 5.93 ERA. All-run average all together, guys. All-run average. The Indians take on the Rays in Cleveland. Snell 0-2 with 6.75 ERA versus Sam Plesac with 2.70 ERA. Marlins take on the Braves in Miami. So we're gonna sum of this a little bit. There we go. Soroka 2-1 with a 1.42 ERA versus Sanchez with 5.21 ERA. We're almost done, guys. Phillies take on the Reds in Cincinnati. Nola 3-0 for 1.96 ERA versus Atone for 1.64 ERA. Always remember, guys, earn average between any pitcher. Twins take on the White Sox in Chicago. Maeda 2-0 with 1.64 ERA versus Matt Kopech for 12.54 ERA. Go Mets take on the Brewers in Milwaukee. Juan Porcello 0-1 with 5.40 ERA versus Luria with a 71 ERA. Whereas any pitcher has below 1.00 ERA is pretty magnificent, keeps more controlling and brilliant between any earned run average. Astros take on the Rangers in Texas. Urquidy 0-1 for 5.59 ERA versus Allard 6.97 ERA. Altogether. D-backs take on the Rockies in Arizona. Castellani 1-0, 71 ERA versus Weaver for 5.28 ERA. Always remember, guys, everyone average is all together in the chat between a couple groups all together. The Athletics take on the Yankees in Oakland. Garrett Cole, 2-0, with 2.35 ERA, versus Mania, 5.40 ERA. Run average, pointly. Red Sox take on the Mariners in Seattle. Rodriguez, 2-0, with 4.42 ERA, versus Sheffield, with 7.24 ERA. Keeps controlling. Dodgers take on the Nationals in Los Angeles. Ross, 1-1, 7.00 ERA, versus the legendary Clayton Kershaw, for 1.50 ERA. Any professional. Padres take on the Giants in San Diego. Guzman for 1.13 ERA versus Lamont with an 0-1 one-loss record with a 3.18 ERA. And the Cardinals take on the Cubs in Chicago. Zach Flattery 0-2 with a 4.76 ERA versus Yu Darvish for 2.70 ERA. Okay, how are we doing on time? You guys are still getting Cyberpunk tonight. It's a holiday tradition. We're going to do some standings real quick, guys, before we wrap things up. We're going to start with the American League Central. In the American League Central, 1 win for the 9-6 Twins. 1 loss for the 4 teams. 1 loss for the 8-6 Royals. 8-8 Indians. 7-7 White Sox. And the 5-9 Tigers. Only behind by 2 games of the 7-7 White Sox. Still even between any division. In the American League West, guys, 4 wins in a row, 4 wins straight for the 10-4 Astros. 1 win for the 10-5 Angels. 2 wins for the 9-7 Mariners. Behind 1.5 game behind the 10-5 Angels. 6 losses for the 4-11 Athletics. And 10 consecutive losses for the 1-13 Texas Rangers. Okay. In the National League East, guys, 1 loss for the 9-7 Marlins, ahead by a game and a half, with 2 wins, is the 7-8 Phillies. 1 win for the 7-9 Braves, 5 losses for the 6-8 Nationals, ahead by 3 games over the 7 losses for the 3-11 Mets. So early between the teams. And the National League Central, guys, still imploding. 3 wins for the red hot. Held by 4.5 games is the 13-2 Chicago Cubs. 3 wins as well for the 8-6 Brewers. 2 losses for the 7-7 Reds. 6 losses for the 6-9 Cardinals, and 3 losses in the National League Central for the 5-10 Pittsburgh Pirates. Between a stressful one. For the National League West, holy mackerel, still the same and always not pathetic but awesome. 7 wins for the 14-1 Los Angeles Dodgers, guys. 7 wins, guys, for the 14-11 Dodgers. 3 wins for the 10-5 Padres. Also 3 wins for the 8-8 Diamondbacks. 2 losses for the 6-8 Rockies, and 3 losses for the 5-10 Giants. Behind a game and a half behind the 6-8 Rockies. And last but not least, guys, American League East still red hot too. 9 game winning streak, 9 wins in a row for the one and only red hot as well. 9 wins for the 13-2 New York Yankees. 2 losses for the 9-7 Red Sox. 1 win for the 8-7 Rays. 2 wins for the 5-10 Orioles, and 1 win for the 3-12 Blue Jays. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap. I'll tell you what's going to happen in just a moment. Like I said, I do a little over 2 hours on occasions when it comes to extra innings and whatnot, so sometimes I do, sometimes I really don't. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. Merry Christmas to you guys. I will be back tonight for a holiday edition of the holiday edition new episode of Cyberpunk. So due to the holidays, for those that have not supported the channel, if you want to catch more baseball will be back in the morning. Yes, tomorrow is Saturday, guys. Tomorrow morning will be Saturday, managing the 5-9 Tigers. So baseball will be in the morning. I'm gonna catch more of MLB 20 every 1 to 2 days a week. As I will be back Saturday morning with the Suzima tomorrow night. Managing the 5-9 Tigers. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. Tweet it out. Comment. Also, hit that red support button. Stay connected, making sure YouTube doesn't take any physical therapy or takes any followers to build another stupid purge or anything like that. But always stay connected, as anybody can be part of the family with anything between the groups. If there's anybody else in the chat that also, and still, guys, and also, okay, first things first, if anybody in the chat that has a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Wish me a happy holidays to everybody else and to you guys. To Merry Christmas to you all, and always a Happy New Year for 2020. I will also be giving up my results with my top 5 games between PS4 to the PS5. I don't know when Spider-Man Miles Morales will premiere. You guys are getting the premiere of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, maybe possibly next week. You guys can also spread the holiday cheer on Discord. Guys, say hi to me on Discord from anybody wants to sit chat what game will fit where. I've always made up a little more inside the mind or outside the mind a little bit. You guys always here to help me out between the holidays here as well. Same point, same time. But yeah, Cyberpunk will be tonight as we speak. And remember, guys, we've watched our videos in full. We like them, share them, tweet them out, comment. Add it to a playlist. And remember, guys, never, and I mean ever, ask for support back. If you guys also want to vote for the idol for the holiday edition, up to next year, you guys can vote Alan at 30, Grace Hillman at 13. Anytime you guys like. If you guys want to know what my love and I are going to do, you guys can let me know on Discord and Twitter. But alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get my butt out of here. I'm gonna have some breakfast this morning. So happy holidays to you guys that came in. I will be back tonight for some Cyberpunk, same time, same channel. It's every Thursday and Fridays. So I want to say thank you, Willie, for coming by. Happy holidays. Thank you, Deadside, and who else was in the chat? Brian, thank you for coming in. Happy holidays to you guys. Happy holidays to you guys this morning. I'll see you tonight for some Cyberpunk. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another for the power of God, as long as we put our mind to it as Christians. And I'll see you tonight for some Cyberpunk. Same time, some channel holiday episodes for this one. And until then, guys, Merry Christmas. I'll see you tonight. And until then, stay safe, stay supporting, stay connected, stay loving and caring. Between a great holiday. Have a good morning, and I'll see you tonight for some Cyberpunk. And I will